Okay, so this is my quote unquote get home bag. It's what I'll keep in my car or I'll keep have in my house, but if I'm going, we have two cars, so in either one of the cars I'll just grab this, toss it in. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It looks very kind of civilian. It looks pretty normal. It looks kind of like a camera bag or possibly like a laptop bag. So a lot of you guys probably already know it's Maxpedition. It's their Jumbo Versapack EDC. I got it in a black color because I think black just kind of blends in, kind of into like a city. You know, grays and blacks. Um, at least for me, I think they kind of blend in a little more. So I just have a 27-ounce clean canteen. This is just what type of bottle I use. Some people use Nalgene's, and everyone's going to be like, well, it needs to be metal so you can boil and disinfect your water. I'm not going to be starting a fire. At least if I am bedding down and I am having to start a fire, it means I screwed up somewhere. In here, I don't know if you can see, but I have some zip ties. This is some Night Eyes reflective accessory cord, some chapstick, a Bic lighter, some JB Weld, some duct tape, some Loctite, some super glue, just really quick fix-it items that they're probably not necessary, but they don't take up a lot of space. And I put them all in this top pouch because I'm not a fan of this top pouch. So, just kind of all my odds and ends, miscellaneous stuff I threw into there. In this pocket here, something I don't see that many people carrying, which is surprising. These are hot hands, hand warmers. You can get them at Walmart, at home improvement stores. You can get them maybe even at gas stations. So they last 10 hours. I have 3 pairs, so I have 6 total. And people will be like, well, those will run out and blah blah blah. 10 hours. Okay, so I mean, you can stay pretty warm. You can throw these in pockets in both your jean pockets and your back pockets, in your shirt pocket, all over, and you can be walking through a freaking blizzard and be really toasty warm. And they're really lightweight, and I don't know, they're pretty inexpensive. So this pocket here, I have Petzl headlamp. I have Phoenix PD35. I don't know, just the one I threw in here. I have some spare batteries, so this is probably, I'm starting to go a little overboard. I probably don't need spare batteries, but whatever. I just have a burner phone. I think this is Samsung Galaxy S3 or something. So just a prepaid like burner type phone. And then this is an Anker 2100 battery bank, and you can see it's fully topped off. So this is mostly to charge any electronics I have with me. So 2 phones with me, flashlights, stuff like that. Oh, and then I have this Goal Zero Luna. So this just plugs into USB, and plugging it into that Anker battery, it lasts for 200-300 hours or something. Going to the front, I have just a pen, a mechanical pencil, and a Sharpie, and a Write in the Rain notebook 4x6. Front pouch, probably can't see in there, but I have plastic bag with phone chargers and earbuds and different kind of accessory cables. Just a spare folding knife, pair of scissors. I really like these things. This might surprise some people, but I just have these 2 little bags. One has like some caramel suckers and some sweet tarts, and then this has some peppermint lifesavers, which are some of my favorites. So they don't take up that much space, and are they necessary? Probably not, but they're pretty lightweight. I just have, you can see that mini pry bar, a Leatherman Wave, the bit kits for the Leatherman, and then the drive extender. These are really like, these are some Pagoda. I believe they're called Titan flats, titanium. So that's everything from the front container. The main container, I have some Outdoor Research lightweight contact gloves. They're not super durable. They're not like work gloves or whatever. Frankly, because in my lunchbox I'll have a pair of work gloves anyways, and these, they're they have the touch, so you can use your smartphone while wearing them. They're not super warm, but I mean, better than nothing. I just have an Outdoor Research beanie. I have just a bandana, which it has a number of uses. I have 2 Gatorade whey protein bars. These are some of my favorite. They have about 350 calories a piece, so you're looking at 700 calories, 40 grams of protein, lots of carbs. So this is like my food, so to speak. Some Hua field towels. These, by the way, are really hard to find. I remember when you could buy these for like, they're really cheap and you could buy them all over. I had a hard time finding these, so I stocked up. This is just my micro survival kit. I've gone over this, and I'll leave a link to this, so I'm not going to, but this just weighs a couple ounces, and it kind of has the bare bones survival necessities. One of my favorite knives, the DPX Hest with a paracord wrapped handle. So this is just spare rope. This is something that I can throw on. I can stick it in a pocket. I can use it defensively. I can also use it for lots of tasks. And I like it just because it has some added features over just your plain Jane knife. I just have these. These are called Hypergo After Sports Wipes. So like I said, this is more of an EDC bag. So these ones, they're 12 by 12, and it's kind of the same as taking a shower. I mean, again, are they needed? Probably not, but they don't weigh that much, so. This is the Outdoor Research Feroce jacket. It's not waterproof, but it's breathable. It has stretch to it. It's an earth tone color. And I've gone jogging in this in kind of cooler weather, and you don't overheat and you don't get all soggy. So my philosophy is, with this bag, I'm going to be moving. So even if this doesn't block out all the water, this is more of an active layer. So that way, I mean, it's just more comfortable. I have other rain jackets, Gore-Tex, and those, but this, I wear this for work and stuff, so that's why it's in here. And then on the front, right in here, I have a QuikClot. This is an Israeli bandage out of package in a Ziploc, just because it packs a little bit better and it's easier to get to. And this is some Celox. It's a lot like QuikClot. I actually think it's better, but I just packed both. But this is just loose granules, and this is an actual gauze. So you could pack a wound with this, and you could put some of this on the wound, and then you could wrap it with the Izzy. And then a Softy tourniquet. Again, this might be a little overkill, but the thing is, the thing most people will probably die of is either self-inflicted wounds or possibly getting shot. But that's pushing it a little bit. But I'd rather have a little bit extra. I'd rather go a little overboard on the medical gear. So what I didn't show is what I carry every day. I might do another video on that. So this is everything that I carry that doesn't go in my pockets. So this, in a way, is kind of a level up type kit. So I have my pocket carry, and then this is kind of backup slash a bump up. So this just gives me a little more capability. But truth be told, with what I carry on me every single day, I could get home with just that, just keeping it real. But all this stuff I already have, and it just gives me a little extra peace of mind. So real quick, you guys have seen this. I did a video on this recently. This is just a small E&E pouch. It blends in really good. There is one more pocket back here, okay? And there may or may not be some sort of other defensive weapons in there. But most likely there is, but I'll leave that up to your own imagination. Okay guys, so that was a quick show and tell of my get home bag. I'd love to see your guys' thoughts and opinions. So if you have a channel that you regularly upload to, feel free to shoot me a video response and just either tag me in it or send it to me in a message or link it to this video. And then when I see that, I'll put the link to your video in the description box below mine so other people can go and watch them. In closing, I think it's really good to have preparedness equipment, survival equipment, whatever you want to call it, but you got to balance it with reality. So kind of some simple tests I do is, one, say you bring your dog on a walk, throw on your get home bag. For me it's this, and I can walk, and I kind of forget it's there. You know, I pass people are in their yards, front yards and whatnot, and they're not looking at me strange. The other test I do is throw this bad boy on and just wear it. Even on a weekend or something, if you're home all day, cleaning the house, doing chores around the yard and whatnot, just throw on your get home bag. So for me it's this, I can throw this on and after a while I forget about it. I have free range of movement. I'm walking, you know, I'm not feeling loaded down and stuff like that. I'm walking through my house, I'm not bumping tons of crap. So a lot of people have this fantasy, which, yeah, there's a possibility it could happen, but there's a possibility for anything to happen. There's a possibility that tomorrow you'll die. A lot of people have this kind of, these preconceived notions, and it's good to think through scenarios, but it's best to start with the most realistic and the most statistically probable events that will happen before going to World War III, an invasion from a other country, a Red Dawn scenario, a zombie apocalypse, a nuclear attack, you know, a chemical, or, you know, like some terrorist attack, and all that stuff has happened before. Well, some of it. And sure, there's the small possibility that it will, but most likely it will be a power outage, a natural disaster, a blizzard, tornado, hurricane, you know, whatever the case may be. It could be some type of cyber attack or something, so like the grid goes down and all the stores lose power, and possibly the threat of EMP, which is electromagnetic pulse, which could possibly knock out a lot of motor vehicles on the road, maybe including yours, and maybe that's why your vehicle won't work, and maybe that's why you'll have to hoof it back home on foot with your get home bag. You know, so in closing, like I was saying, it's good to have all the knowledge and it's good to have all this gear. Practice, it's fun for the most part, but then it's also good to have on hand. But the problem a lot of people run into is, where does it end? You know, so like I said, this weighs in the neighborhood of 6 pounds, 6-7 pounds, so it's not heavy, and it's lighter than a lot of people's like laptop bags or briefcases, or even some women's purses weigh way more than this. So if you like this video, make sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like this video or other videos. Feel free to go back to my homepage and check out some of my recent other videos, and if you like those, hopefully that will encourage you to subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment below with either your video link, your video response, or you know, what you kind of keep in your get home bag. You know, sure, that would be a long comment, but you know, I'd love to hear your guys' feedback on this. But until next time, have fun building or rebuilding your get home bag. Have fun with it. That's the best part about it. But just make sure to always have it on hand.